Well, welcome back to Doggone RV'N. As you can see, we're finally home after 2 months on the road for our spring trip, and it's good to be home. I tell you, it was getting tiresome being on the road with Kate because Kate's condition is slowly getting worse. I had to carry her in and out of the RV to relieve herself several times. She tried to get out of the RV herself and would just crash and burn, falling out of it, trying to make the steps with a non-coordinated rear end that sometimes would pass her up. So now we're home, everything's flat. She can go in and out of the door to get into the backyard and walk around. It's flat and not hilly or bumpy. So she's doing better now she's home, but she is steadily, slowly going downhill. She gave me some real fright on the trip. I'd wake up and check her every morning and just concentrate on her breathing. And sometimes I couldn't tell if she was even breathing. They were so slow and in between breaths, exhales. It scared the crap out of me. And I'd shout at her and she wouldn't wake up, and I'd shout at her again and she'd finally lift her head slowly and look at me like, what are you shouting at me for? But yeah, I think this spring trip's the last long trip she'll be on with me. I'm hoping she'll last, and I can still get my Irish Setter puppy by the end of the year. The breeder says if he doesn't have enough females to have for everyone to choose from, then the next litter will be born in the spring of 2025. So it'd be nice to get a female out of these last litters by the end of the year, so I have the winter to train my pup well and get her ready for traveling in the RV. I've kind of, like a parents getting their nursery ready, I've bought 2 collapsible kennels, one for the house here and one that I can take on my RV road trips. I've also got the collapsible raised dog beds to take along. I got one for Kate and she loves it, and I got another one that collapses like an accordion that I can pack in my rear containment box on the back of the RV and take with us on road trips. So I got that, and I got a leash, and I got all kinds of stuff that I usually would get for my pups, and I'm just hoping I get one here by the end of the summer, because I don't think Kate's gonna make it till next spring. So I'm trying to make her life the best here, because I don't know if she'll make it to her 16th birthday, and I hate to think of her going away, but I'm also looking forward to the new Irish Setter puppy eventually that will fill that gap after losing both my girls. And she'll be different than Sarah, I'm sure, and different than the other Irish Setters I've had in the past, because like kids, the personalities are different. So anyway, before I get too emotional on that, I want to thank everyone that's subscribed during the spring trip, and thank you guys. I'm seeing more comments from newer subscribers, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys giving me feedback. I'm always curious as to what you think. Did I do the sound right? Was the sound volume fine? I appreciate constructive, critical feedback on my videos. I'm trying to improve them, as I always say, more by learning more methods, watching others, And I've got some plans for when Kate eventually passes on, and I have my new Irish Setter pup, Ember, that the channel is going to go through a change. I know I got to get things more energetic. I just have some big plans that I want to inject into a new era of doggone RVing. So I hope you guys will be around to see that. I hope you guys that are subscribed will spread the word about my little channel here. I'd really like to get up to 1,000 subscribers, because I think that's when YouTube sends you that silver plaque saying congratulations, you have 1,000 people that have subscribed to your channel. I've already been told by them that I have reached some kind of level where I can monopolize or something. Anyway, I truly have no intention of jokingly trying to make any money on YouTube. I don't need the stress of worrying about that. I just make these videos basically for myself to reflect on in my old age and see what I've done and where I've been, and also to put my adventures out there for others to find out that, hey, you know, retirement's, no matter what you have, what you end up with, it's not the end of the world. And if you're smart and know how to manage your life, you can do quite well. You just have to be smart with your money. And I know they don't teach that in school anymore. They don't teach anything useful for real life after school. It's all just crank you in, crank you out. And you get out of school with a sheepskin and you're kicked out into the real world, and you're scratching your head wondering, well, how do I live? Oh, I'm so thankful I was raised in a time where they taught you life skills and also educated you for the real world. I've got some plans for when the big switch comes, when Kate's passed away and I have a new pup to raise and train, and I'll take you guys along that journey. So hopefully I can show you how I've always taught my dogs to be their best. And even though I'm not going to show them in obedience or conformation like I've done in the past with my other dogs, I'm going to train them to be just as good or better than those dogs that I would have trained for those specific reasons. So, again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed all my videos on the spring trip, and I am always wondering why people don't respond more. You know, I'll get maybe 100, 200 views, and 5 or 6 people actually care enough to respond. Okay, well, that being said, I hope you guys will have a good summer. I hope you'll continue to watch us. Like I said, we're making plans to travel through the Oregon territory, the Washington territory, state parks, national forests, points of interest, and just show you more of what's up in this neck of the woods to see. I don't know if I'll make it to Canada by the end of the year and explore those areas, but there's so much up here to do. Sometimes it's hard to decide where to go first. So, thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you everyone for watching our channel. And we hope you'll be there with us when Ember, our new Irish Setter, Red Setter puppy, arrives here at home. When that's going to happen, I don't know, but I'm crossing my fingers and toes that it'll happen before the end of this year, but if not, it'll be next spring. So take care, keep traveling, and as Kate and I always say, woof woof. So long.